.200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
At the plate, Jason Carter. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Striding forward now is the DH, Anthony Alford. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, perfect throw, and they got him at second. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren Harrison. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the ready. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in once again, Emery Grubb. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jason Carter. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0. Runners off for second. Line toward right center. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Striding into the box, Tim Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat. Another big hit right here. Right side. In the hole. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Villafuerte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitch.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason Carter. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pierce moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now, Emery Grubb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Emery Grubb.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And a good throw gets him one gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jason Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Alford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out to left. Pierce sprinting after it. He's there and records the first down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Ready once again, Rodney Barrios.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Rodney Barrios.
Hit hard to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball, and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clay Parrish, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the play this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the...
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-2, the final score this afternoon.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Baseball. Marco Hernandez steps in. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. Have a good feel in the grip. It's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Digging in now, Jason Carter. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jason Carter.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for two. And he's not stopping. He wants three. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Into the box now, James Law, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Law.
Hit on the ground out to short, to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half. Ready for another chance, Jason Carter. He was gunned down at the plate trying for an inside the park home run his first time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Alford. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grantham leads off second with nobody out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Carter waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jason Carter. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Carter.
From the belt, the pitch. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected.
And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Grantham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there.
Striding in, Jason Carter. He singled his last time up.
Carter.
Pulled toward right center field. Alford is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Matt Grantham. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 1-2. The second, this could be 2. A bare hand. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Fisher Cats led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tom Park earns his first win of the season. It's baseball.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Ramon Ramirez.
And the 2-1. On the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now at the plate, Jason Carter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jason Carter.
On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now at the plate, Arturo Rivera. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Carter on at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second, and he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Batting third.
At the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Diggs. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Ryan Diggs.
And he'll step off and go to third here. And the runner back. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? Stepping into the box, Horatio Bruntlett is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. To short. Carter fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Stepping in, Jason Carter. He reached on a single in his first try. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Horatio Bruntlett. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Carter. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready once again, Arturo Rivera.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're in.
And he dives to make a spectacular. Ready for another chance? Patrick Hager. He singled his last time up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in. Richie Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball grounded to short. This could. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Carter. First pitch on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Alford ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double. Ready for another shot now, Matt Grantham. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. It's baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Carter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Now at the plate, Darren Handy as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base. Just got a piece up the line. Ramirez comes up with it, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first, and he's safe.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Moving under it, Alford. Oh, no, he butchered it. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one. Now at the plate, Jimmy Alford, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games not hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit. So coming to the plate, Jason Carter. He reached on a first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Alford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 2-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And the runner's breaking for third. Grounded to first. Bruntlett is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Bryce Baroa. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Round is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no air. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ramon Ramirez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Carter. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit.
At the plate, Bryce Baroa. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 0-2 delivery. Up the first baseline. Reined in. Step on the bag for one. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Patrick Hager. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Patrick Hager
has a look. Now the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit. Now in the box, Jason Carter.
Shortstop, Jason Carter.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Digging in now, Horatio Bruntlett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Horatio Bruntlett.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground is short. Could be. To second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Digging in once again, Jason Carter. He's 1 for 4 for the game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Law is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
The show's continuing coverage of now batting Jason Carter as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Into the box now, Jason Carter. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Stevenson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Into the box, Tom Cartwright comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Short. Carter loves it. And there's one away. Stepping in, Tom Jenkins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there.
At the plate, Jason Carter. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something.
Ready now, Jason Carter. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. To first. Haley is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Jason Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Benitez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Andrew Stevenson. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jason Carter. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. High in the air out to center field. Stevenson giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready once again, Tom Jenkins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tom Jenkins.
The 1-2. Hit to short. Carter. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Abraham Benitez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Carter on to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end. 6. The game's futures. Striding in, Jason Carter, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out to right field. Jenkins is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least 1 more batter.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Carter. He singled his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Stevenson. And the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in to try it again, Henry Rosa. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason Carter. First pitch on its way. Flipped out the other way toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
But now, wait a minute. They're going to get an out on the play. Ready for another shot now, Tom Cartwright. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Grounded to short. And he'll get in there safely. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Henry Rosa. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. And so the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jason Carter. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Hit hard towards second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats took minor league baseball. Digging in, Jason Carter. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Andrew Stevenson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To the left side. Carter ranges to throw, not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ready for another chance. Jason Carter. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. On the ground to the right side. There's one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the leading off the inning. Abraham Benitez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ground is short. And there's one down now. Leading off the inning, Jeff Colbert, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Abraham Benitez.
Number 8, Abraham Benitez.
Short. Carter fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jason Carter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down. Now batting, Jason Carter. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So coming to the plate, Roosevelt Mackey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side. Digging in once again, Tom Jenkins.
Right fielder, Tom Jenkins.
The 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Carter over to his left. On to first, and they're an out away. Two gone here in the ninth. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Fisher Cats came through and it